Part 4. So listen, I was born in a place called Mount Clemens. It's backwoods, bad crack epidemic, even to this day. Okay, so here I am. Now I'm, back in them days, we was up in my grandfather's house. I remember seeing my dead grandfather come downstairs. I thought he was alive, but I know he wasn't. What I can test to is feeling awkward and feeling like I was touched on as a child, okay, and not ju- and by everybody. All right, and let me just make that prevalent. So, aside from being passed around, my mom was a severe crackhead. So me and my brother used to be left with her, and we used to have to go house to house and looking for food. And when we needed somewhere to sleep, we would have to sleep in a bed full of crackheads in order to stay warm, because in Michigan it's cold. So me and my brother used to have to dive in there. So it'd just be me and my brother, right? And having to find somewhere to eat. I remember 3 years old crawling downstairs in the basement, watching my uncle seeing my uncle and my mom heating up a spoon about to take a hit. So me and my brother, we used to only have Kool-Aid and stuff to eat when I was younger. I literally was, as I got older, was walking around in braces on my legs because they had to break my legs and stuff. And y'all know I was little Forrest Gump, like literally, y'all. So around this time, I'm learning that my family, my Sterling side of the family, basically, I have had an uncle, y'all, an uncle that that was living. His name was Uncle Rick, right? He was like the uncle or whatever. So supposedly they robbed a bank years ago in New York, came back, the money, they didn't know what happened to the money, and somebody shot my uncle with rat poisoning in his neck, and he died, right? I know it was family that did it, right? So all this is coming to me now, falling in line with this whatever this money there's money that's been held from me or hidden from me since birth. There's definitely stuff about money, and then also recent stuff that's being held from me. So see, I'm saying this to say God is always in control. What's in the dark will come to light. What I do remember is my father looking at me, and he started crying, and before he kicked me out, I was like, what's wrong? He was like, you don't understand. And everything changed from that point. I think things have caught up to these people. They cannot look me in my face. And that's on both sides. So the stepmom was holding my dad in a chokehold over something. Everybody don't want to tell me something. That's what they're holding something over his head. But he does care for me to some extent, to don't want me to know. Because see, what narcissists do, they care about what people think about them. And one thing I knew about my dad, other than all them demonic women, is there was some bit of heart in him. Do you understand what I'm saying? And like y'all don't get it. And this poor man that had any little bit of blink to save his lineage just forfeited. So that first stepmom, y'all, guess what? She had two boys. She had two boys. The first boy made it to the NBA, and my brother was 7 foot tall. He played good basketball. He could have made it in the NBA. They took that from him. And guess what spell work do? It went to her son. And guess who out here, a butch queen that I seen? The other son. Look, y'all don't see, y'all, look, y'all need to pay attention. This is the first stepmom. Let me tell y'all what happened. Listen, the second one, the one that we currently talking about, listen, they holding some over this man's head. And everybody might as well just come to head. Karma, like, listen, y'all, it's all coming to me now. All this is like all coming to a head now that the curse has been broken. And I ain't heard from this man in 4 or 5 years after he told me he didn't like that I was a shaman. I want to save souls and serve God. Because they knew that being all knowing, all seeing, knowing that they are also gifted, These people been gifted the whole time, but using their gifts for malice. Since now that I've come to power, their gifts have been stripped. And guess who guess who all their ancestors respect? Guess who is the past ancestor and the future ancestor? When I tell y'all I've experienced the weirdest shit, the obvious shit that most people would probably freak out, maybe, hurt themselves over or something like that, that God gave me the discernment to just chill the fuck out and just go within. Um, Honestly, y'all, and that ain't even it. I want to touch on my ex-wife's family and some more on my biological family. Stay tuned. All right. I love y'all. Again, this is my testimony. This is to hopefully reach a soul that needs some love and some consideration in this world, this school called Earth that's being corrupted by evil. All right. I want you to know I love you. I am Prophet Josh Sterling, the Christ consciousness. You got this. And I will also be touching on my near death experiences as well. So tune in. I love you.